Have you ever felt guilty for asking too many questions? For digging too deep? For not being satisfied with surface answers while everyone else just seemed to float along? You're not broken for wanting to know more. You're not rebellious because you couldn't just nod and move on. Curiosity is not carnality, it's remembrance, it's design. It's the fingerprint of something holy on your mind. Somewhere along the way, they taught us that peace meant silence, that good people don't ask too many questions, but that's where they got it wrong because childlike belief doesn't mean blind obedience. It means tugging on the edge of something bigger and whispering, but why? That isn't defiance. If you ask me, that's devotion. You were placed into a world full of unnamed things. You weren't given a manual, you were given breath and a brain that could ask, imagine, explore. You were never told to memorize, you were told to wonder. And wonder is not weakness, it's worship in disguise. But then life happened, and slowly, wonder started feeling unsafe. The world gave us answers that felt more like cages. Pain taught us that curiosity leads to disappointment. Religion, systems, trauma, they told us, ask less, trust blindly, don't dig. So we buried questions, labeled them dangerous, distractions, doubts. But maybe the real danger was pretending we were fine with answers that never really reached the depth of our ache. Truth doesn't fear inspection, and real love doesn't flinch when examined. So if you're still asking, you're not falling apart. You're waking up. Your mind is not a container, it's a universe. Science has a word for it: neuroplasticity. The brain literally reshapes, rewires, and reforms every time it touches something new. Translation: you were made to grow, to reframe, to break old thought patterns, to build new ones that can hold light. If your thoughts feel too big, it's because your mind was built to carry galaxies and not cages. You don't have a problem thinking too much. You have a gift, seeing too far. Now let's talk about imagination. They told you it's childish, silly, a fantasy you should grow out of. But what if it's the exact opposite? What if imagination is how your soul rehearses healing before your body catches up? What if every mental picture of freedom, every inner vision of wholeness isn't a dream, but a blueprint? You're not escaping, you're building. You're not unstable, you're unlocking what reality hasn't reached yet. And of course, this scares people to death because when they gave up on their own wonder, yours started to look like rebellion. But Jordan, don't shrink to make people feel safe. Your imagination is sacred ground. It's where vision roots, where healing begins. It's where future whispers. So here it is, your permission slip. Ask again. Even if it made people uncomfortable the first time, even if the silence was heavy, even if the last answer left you emptier than before, ask. Because some of your deepest healing is hiding behind the questions you were told not to ask. You were never meant to silence your questions in order for you to be accepted. You were meant to pursue questions to become whole. Your mind wasn't made to settle, it was made to soar. Curiosity is sacred ground. It's where the human mind sits still before the mystery and says, I don't understand, but I want to. And that hunger isn't a flaw. It's the fire that keeps your soul from going numb. You don't need every answer to belong. You don't need certainty to be loved. You need breath. You need wonder. You need the courage to stay open. Because when you stopped wondering, you stopped becoming. So ask again, reach again, wonder again. Your mind was made to wonder. Do not let the world make you forget that.